Well, hello guys. This is me, Christian again, and I see we got a bumblebee that just passed by right there, guys. Anyways, we're completely looking outside, honestly, here, guys. Just somewhat look at this, y'all. Yeah, we're getting there now. Ugh. Nope. Yep, green grass. Green everything. The environment, the plant environment or whatever. Yep, all of it's fully coming back to life. That's right. Okay, bit blurry out. Okay, there we go, guys. We clearly look right there. Remember how this before had like, yeah, I mean, it was nearly not that, like, it was just little seedlings or something, but then they came falling off. And shortly a few days later, now we got our green leaves here. And they're starting to catch up with the rest too. I mean, we got little seedlings for these type of trees, and this one not even close yet. But then right here, yep, looking very closely, you can already now begin to see tiny leaves forming. Well, kind of red looking right now, but they're turning green too, which is really honestly good, guys. And whatever is this little bird down here, yeah, looks like some sort of goon or something. I'm not sure, guys. I'm gonna keep hyper focusing this down. Yep, made it onto the grass, onto the mowed grass that we specifically got done like a couple days ago. We still, at this point now, we're definitely beyond May, which is normal, which is why we got our dandelions now, our yellow little sunflowers, totally. Anyways, I'm going outside. Oh yeah, and by the way, like my new little kicks, guys, got some insane drip, y'all. Anyways, for reals, let's head outside. Well, that's not the first thing I want to be hearing the moment I come outside truly today. Somebody's in a clear emergency. Yep. Getting the emergency health service, or EHS for short. Yep. Alright. So there it is. Don't mind some Fruit Loops. I think they're meant for the birds or something. I'm not sure. Or the deer. I don't know, okay? I think they're they may be for the birds. But anyways, yep. Feels nice coming out on a bit of a chill, breezy day. I mean, of course, we got up to 19 degrees, and it's supposed to be like what? I believe 20, 22, or 23 by tomorrow. And then as of Wednesday, May the 20th, that's right, guys, our summer weather is really truly creeping along now, especially coming 2 days from now on Wednesday, being none other than 28 degrees, guys. For real, yes. And by the way, happy Victoria Day again, guys. Sort of why I came outside and did this video. Wow. And all the times I keep traveling my bike into my house. Well, we had a lot of muggy, rainy days where the grass is sort of growing, and somehow it created a natural trail. Well, kind of not good, because that meant I killed some of the grass by this. Yep. But then this seems to be at a worse disaster for like Jeep of some sort, guys. And then we got a little mower here. Like I said, we did some mowing a little while ago, like a couple days ago, right? And we're coming around with a truly peaceful, sunny looking evening, of course, guys. Yep. And then if we look up here, we're also starting to get a little bit of the leaves here as well, guys. All right. This is looking fine now. All of it is truly coming to a masterpiece. We're beyond the middle of May now. We're almost coming to the end. And that means by June, almost all of them are going to be fully up there by this point. Yeah, most of the... I mean, a few might be still in their seedlings, but most of them by now, like not... Like some start off like flowers, but then... Yeah, eventually they get their green looking leafy glow eventually. See what I mean by this looking still kind of red, kind of orange, something like that. But then look very closely. This one still clearly has like a seed, but more still coming around, guys. Then for sure you can definitely look here, and not to our surprise here, yep, got a little bit more. And then this little thing over here is our apple tree. We're getting there too, guys, practically speaking. We're slowly getting some looking flowers growing too. I don't even know what to say beyond these type of me talking to you viewer videos anymore, guys. Should I even be referencing them as me still talking to you guys, or is it referencing just to nature nature videos? Yeah, videos of some sort, like spring, summer, autumn, or fall, and then winter. Well, I think they are still naturally me talking to you guys, like the viewers out there, etc. Mainly because I'm still talking about this absolutely being the springtime and all. Yeah. Okay, here we go. All right, let's take somewhat a better look out for these other types of trees, shall we, guys? Sort of recreating the moment a little bit from like approximately 2 years ago or so. Well, not entirely, because this is just one part of where I might be ending up going through, of course, guys. The other bits too is that I'll be probably going through most of my neighborhood roads and stuff too, getting a good sense of an idea, seeing that not much changed, obviously, but yep, the pine trees are nearly dying with their leaves. Well, not exactly, because then notice those little, like, some little fact here, when the pine cones literally fall off, yeah, those little pine cones aren't just staying on the ground. No, they're actually the little fertilizer that will, or the little things that will most likely eventually be seeds to grow possibly new pine trees over the years to come, right? Something like that. Yeah, and then we got tiny little leaves starting off of a few more of these too, and oh dear, what had happened with this tree? Didn't look like somebody tried to cut this or anything, did they? Seems oddly weird. And right when it was in the midst of growing, it's still kind of growing. Huh, a little odd. This might have been recent, I guess. And then obviously over since, well, sort of last year, guys, we did most certainly end up getting, well, let's see, those new staircases for out. Oh yeah, guys, out towards the hospital way. Yeah, well, I'm gonna make my way continuing towards parts of the road now. We are officially into the evening time, approximately 5:10 p.m. to be exact. I'm gonna make it a little bit of a jump here if I can. Okay, here goes everything. Yep, be right back, guys. So now looking completely here, guys. Yeah, how's it gonna feel this year to have all these leaves grow all the way through, but then to not have it at its full peak? Because it's gonna have like a bit of a missing shade gap of a log or well, the log being like, I don't know. Basically, without that tree branch being there much anymore, it's gonna make it feel a little more open space for the roads or something, yeah. At least easier on the power lines for sure. Ain't that right, hey guys? Eee. And yeah, this looked like a bunch of dead ones or something. Yeah, most of which getting cut off. But let's go to the little garden peak of the ditch area, shall we, guys? Not actually fall off the cliff of the ditch. Are you kidding me? No. I don't want to die today or tomorrow or even 1 year from now or 5 or 10, 14, 15, 16, 20-ish. You get the idea. I want to be able to live a very long, fulfilled, healthy life. 60, 80, 90, maybe 100 years of lucky. But anyways, for now, let's get to enjoy the continuation of the planting life experience, y'all. Whoa. Yeah, so we got some of the green looking trees already through there, some there, looking further down. Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong, we got a ton of dead branches and stuff. I guess the truckers or any form of workers or something might have pushed them all over this way. And even with a lot of these dead looking flowers nearly crumbling down already, guys, basically just speaking. Yep. I mean, most of it is like the dirt here too. But with that being all said, some of this can be used as kind of like soil and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh yes. Doesn't help. The people leave this stupid trash around. Ugh. Nasty. Disrespectful. But yeah, and this natural soil, especially it being caused by the rain too, it really helps even still grow like new ones. And right now, all we're getting is like these little green plants, but they haven't turned into those yellow tall dandy flowers like we seen last year. And pretty much I would assume every other year, but I don't think I've captured many other footage just except the one from Cleary 2025, guys. Yeah, like after 2025 came, that's where I started, like especially closer to the end of summer, fallish season time, that's where I started getting a little more hyper focused on getting it connected with the nature. So why not do nature photos and videos about it too, right, guys? It's plentiful, very nice, and may I add, eco-friendly too. Yeah, not gonna get into those basic details about that. I'm gonna keep going. You see, we had a very good long weekend so far, and now here we are on Monday, May 18th of 2026, being Victoria Day. It's kind of what it resembles the long weekend for people not having to do work or school or stuff. And even so, better yet, yeah, like, well, for me, until I get a job, yep, basically, every day so far, like every day throughout spring, fall, and winter is basically like a summer automatic vacation for me, if you know what I mean, guys. Feels nice. And I'm sure for anybody else that's totally experiencing the peace of freedom like I am, good on us, right? Let the armor shine. Or solid potential towards what life will provide us one day. Yeah, like we could keep wishing, or we could try to do something to make it happen. And I'm certainly trying every day, y'all. Not just with contact making, but getting out, talking to people. That's one of the first few steps. But then also the dependence on what the topics are going to be, and sometimes there's rational debates about whatever tends to be with life thoughts and choices, right? All we have as humans is choices and time towards surviving and stuff, right? Oh wow, we just got this very huge big stick here. Can I even pick this bad boy up? Oh yeah, kind of. It's definitely heavy. Can I just do this and try to snap this in half or so? Okay, well, anyways, I'm gonna throw this before I break my arm, possibly. Somehow I was trying to throw it a little more further that way, but instead I just accidentally connected that to the pine tree here. How wonderful, guys. And then this is like the association of the continuing of this, and this has been growing. Well, obviously this is a larger field and it has a lot more space, so obviously this is why this would be growing slightly taller than the ones back there, but they're both getting right about there. All right, guys. And you can see from this tree, yeah, even more potentially growing finally, for real, guys. Hell yeah. Might as well keep going now. And wait, didn't I see something back there? Yeah, Mickey D's. Want to claim Mickey D's? Go to McDonald's, bro. Yeah. Claim your fast food meal. Possible fries, your good old McChicken or Big Macs. Get your McChicken nuggets, breadfish sausages, or sorry, the English McMuffins, milkshakes, sodas, Sprite or potentially water. Yeah, whatever, right? Good stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna keep going further along the way now. Let's keep exploring around. I got a little bit of time to kill during this part of the video. Feeling free to. Why not? And then this one that barely had any seeds flowing around and had a few leaves that lasted pretty much a long good time, like November, December, January, and even February, March. I mean, sort of around April, they kind of started falling a little bit off, but finally, May. We're pretty much there now. Now we're getting some of those little seed bud right there too. And yes, just right before you know it, don't mind the dog barking over there. But yeah, truly for real, we are actually getting our little good pesky leaves too. Ain't this something nice? Let the camera try to take a few seconds to zoom in and voila, perfect. It's good enough in my books. I'm gonna keep running towards this pathway. Yes, oh yeah. Ain't this something phenomenal and nice or what, guys? I'll try to make this less than a less than a half an hour long, like less than possibly 30 minutes for sure. If anything, I like to try to keep it under 30, so maybe like at the best, potentially 28 or 29 minutes. Seems good to me, guys. And honestly, I thought I would have had a lot more topics to cover throughout today. All I'm just doing is taking a memory trip down a solid familiarity, a certain lane. Just want to make sure that everything is growing quite nicely, getting on some solid track and all. Yep, balloonies. Must keep going. Got some good, cozy, solid dandelion flowers. More of those shunning around like crazy. And then we potentially got more little seedlings there and some log. Like, I realize it's been there for a while now, so I'm just basically beginning to wonder. There used to be a tree clearing around. Oh, this one's almost fully done immediately. Same with that one. And there's a few that are beginning to look possibly like that. Like, see, with the consistent now 15 to 20 degree weather we've been getting, which we're around this time, yep. Yes, before you know it, they're all going to be done in like another 1 or 2 weeks from now. Like, basically, all it took was like a few days to about a week for most of these, for one right there, but then to have more come afterwards, guys. You see, even this one's, yeah, all the other reasonable ones are catching up, guys. There's different types of trees of what these are certainly called and stuff. So yeah, gotta keep going down the hill. Yeah, we got a ton of, well, we've had some pretty good recent events that has happened with Brawl Stars, mostly throughout the Star Nova event throughout the May calendar of the month, guys. Yep, been rolling around, been collecting a ton of Star Nova drops. I hope your chances are absolutely better than mine, for real, guys. Like, we are somewhat getting there, absolutely, as of now. But yes, seriously, guys. Okay, I'm gonna completely look at this tree somewhat, guys. Yeah, a couple of these, just wow. And then you still see a little bit of the flower beds of what I was talking about. But yeah, we got the actual green leaves. Like, literally, if I just pick one off right now, guys, and I'm gonna actually do it just for the sanity of it. This is what a full-blown leaf looks like. Well, sorry about that, guys. I accidentally took a little part of that off, but as you can actually look here and see the results for yourselves, and I believe there's like a few more, not even a couple, but a few more trees that are exactly like that one too, like this little resemblance of Indeed. Yep, that's right, guys. We have gotten now a full-blown leaf, and I'm gonna let that fly away now. But be gone, bye-bye. Yeah, I'll keep going. With society pressure building up on people, you gotta remember, take the peaceful moments and try to at least get outside and catch some fresh air if you can. All right, guys? That's one of the ways it can be extremely helpful to calm and ease your mind, for sure. That and music, of course, too, guys. Rockstone, yeah. Alrighty, guys. Gonna keep going straight ahead. Time for me to teleport now. Alright, here I am. Man, I gotta say, a lot of these are either growing fast or still are taking a bit of some rapid time, but I'm glad that most of them have been growing phenomenally nice. I mean, they seem like they're at medium length, but I feel like once they all really start growing, you're already gonna begin to notice the huge difference. I find it's a little oddly weird that we get mostly green, but then there are like the few occasional leaves on some other trees that are like purple, and I'm not understanding why. Can somebody please tell me, like, let me know from the experience if you guys are in part of a world where you also experience purple leaves too. Like, let me know in the comments down below why that happens, guys, for real. Unbelievable. But yeah, Star Nova is about to have our official Brawler release without any Crystal Nova mutations. No. Right? Yep. And since we're just about to come to the end of May soon, near towards the beginning of June, we're also going to be soon enough at the very beginning of a new event. Yeah, like the Star Nova event is gonna pretty much end soon enough. And what's that gonna leave with? Yes, entirely. This means we're gonna be left with, somewhat another type of. Well, let's see here. You're going to be left with another type of event. Yeah, I think it's like the Bolt event or something like that, guys. Look at that. And honestly, right here before, this one was sure taking its precious time on growing over the past month as well. But even these is starting to catch up to being like solidly really green and stuff. Like, we got most of them that are basically now there, guys. Still is taking its precious time, but even yet, we just all know that's going to be catching up before you know it, guys. Yes, wowzers, bro. So many to catch up from behind or whatever. Yeah. Well, I'm running out of time, guys. I got other things to do during the day. So many other topics to cover up. I am pretty much just for real, honestly, going to end this video soon. Hopefully I can try to get to the other side of that road over there. And once I get to the very end of the familiar road, I'm most likely going to end eventually, guys. But even the ones that have been certainly taking a long time to grow, yeah. Well, even they're coming back feisty and strong too, guys. And there we go. We've made it to one of these open grassy fields, but not the road that I'm expecting to roll upon yet, guys. Yeah, got another one up ahead, yeah. Yeah, because I'm going to be basically soon enough, like, after being now 5:30 to 5:32 p.m. now, got like another 28 minutes. I'm going to be biking my way down to Special Olympics track and field tonight. At a new track and field grounds now. The 2 grounds, y'all. Yeah, because I got things to get me through a solid week. Monday being Special Olympics track and field. Wednesday being 14-16 young adults night. And Thursday being Special Olympics basketball. Special Olympics basketball. Special Olympic basketball. Sometimes you gotta slow down, think about what you're gonna say for about 1 second, and then say it. That's the typical mindset of think before we speak. Ugh. Even I gotta remind myself that, and it's painful to hear those advice, but it should be something we should be taking seriously. Yeah. Anyways, let's keep going, guys. We're almost there. Well, yep. Already 28 minutes into the video, I know. Most of the time, I don't even come prepared with a speech or anything, what to say. It's not like I could create... Yeah, it's not like it'd be any easier for me to like create an AI technological way of me speaking more clearer. I mean, I get we're humans. Yeah, it would be easier, but it would also take way so much more time. A little more time to do. I mean, less energy to have to worry about, it being wasted. Yeah, like within the momentum, be taking a longer time, but at least I'll have more energy. I don't know. Just honestly speaking, my personal facts about me, whatever, yeah. Just making my way, coming around the corner. Just making my way downtown. I'm not gonna try to copyright this anymore, bro. Oh, what's this? Some neighborhood has like a chest, like a chess checkerboard or what? That's crazy. Phenomenal, fantastic, wowzers. whoever these people were, they were very creative, and what a genius it is to put the most complex, smartest strategizing game in, well, human history, basically, right, guys? But like I said, I cannot wait for the Bolt event to begin. Have Bolt come out in late June, so that way I can test them out and perform at a speedy best, lol. It'll be nice to have a rolling race car. Again, it doesn't have a reference to anything in particular. Skyros from War Robots. Totally not at all. Also, some other random wrecking ball from Overwatch. Something like that. Well, you gotta know, if you run out of certain mechanic ideas, so you may just want to add like a rolling race car, because why not, right? It spices up the new mechanics and whatever not, guys. Anyways, I'm just about ready to totally basically go home, guys. Yep. So, we've been having plenty of good new Brawl Stars updates so far in 2026, right? Like, to think, 2017 was the beta. 2018 is when Brawl Stars got released to global. 2019 is when I officially started playing the game. I played during the summer of 2019, but started making videos November of 2019. Don't believe me, you can click into my oldest videos and see for yourselves. I think it's somewhere in my filter and whatever not. And yeah, we got a lot of dried up grass from plenty more mowing, if you can guess right, bro. Yep. Open fields, lol. Yo. Let's go, bro. Yes. But you think with 2024's peaks of the updates, they might be the highest peak for now. Yes. Mainly because of its fantastic collabs it had. Like, say, I don't know, like the SpongeBob in September, and then throughout April into May, we had the Godzilla event. We also had a Baby Shark theme in March, I believe, of 2024. That was annoying as screws, for sure. And there might have been one more I might have been forgetting. But yeah. But then 2025 didn't impress many of the player count, unfortunately. It literally tried to, of course, but still struggling. It failed miserably, bro. Sad to admit that. Although I found 2025 was great, maybe even better than 2024, because obviously I would have been playing the game more in 2025 than I did in 2024. Now here we are in 2026, and I'm trying to stay as consistent as possible while playing the dang game for the compensation, literally, me just basically making it up for a lost time of me no longer playing War Robots Free-for-All fights anymore. And it's not that I'm completely against the game or so, although it tried to con its way out so much with getting us to do a lot more scamming, a lot more pay to win with the broken OP robots and weapons and other specialization stuff. You know what I mean, alright, guys? Just basically, yeah, I don't want to get too much into more broken details about the game. But there were some of the good moments that I was able to make a bit of a connection towards, especially back in 2017 and 2018. And a little throughout, of course, 2021, 2022, and 2023 as well. But I think those might have been my golden peak of the moments before I considered the idea of being stupid. irrationally. Quite the shutdown. Wonderful. We still have a dead leaf up there, but yet there's already a seedling growing right about there. Getting new leaves already. All some of the other ones are still surviving. Yep, what brilliant beast of a champion right there, bro. Honestly, for real. Guys. But otherwise, yeah, 2026, after this update, it may just, like, especially with late April, well, mid-April to late April being around, and what did we somewhat have? Keep Brawl alive, to bring, obviously, the new tanky Mythic Brawler Damien into the game. Instead of a regular heart, it got a raging heart. Yeah. Cheap as it can go, bro. Yeah, for real. But yes, totally, precisely, if anything, guys. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Beautiful, right? But yeah, so far, the Damien being the tank Mythic Brawler, he's literally the only tanky brawler with the most amount of HP. One of the newest recent ones so far in the game, because we've never had, I don't know, we barely had many of the Mythic Brawlers that had once made it to 10k HP, I believe. I have a feeling. Or, well, definitely it's the first one for sure over 11k HP, but with the shield makes it 12k HP, right, guys? Out of, like, what? 38 other brawlers, he's the 39th Mythic Brawler to appear that way. And I'm glad we'll have Star Nova as our 40th Mythic Brawler, although I feel like if they made her mechanics a little more powerful, because according to the player base, they're saying she is simple. And in some sort of sense, yeah. But she's also pretty broken and OP, kind of like how Buzz Lightyear was when he was considered a temporary brawler. And I don't know. That might be the first and only temporary brawler we get. And I hope it stays that way as a temporary. Because I do not want to go ahead and experience, oh, look, we got the real Hatsune Miku as a temporary brawler one day. Something like that. Or temporary My Hero Academia character, bro. I'm just thinking of possible collabs, alright, guys? That could logically make sense. But please tell me that Buzz Lightyear was the first and only time we get a temporary brawler, because that sucks. Especially knowing that the mechanics were extremely broken, okay, guys? Somewhat, anyways. Wow. See that? Okay. Whoop. Anyways, guys. Yeah, and yeah, just knowing that. Okay, so let me think. Star Nova's gadget, when she hovers up in the air, is pretty similar to we had a glitch mechanic of Janet's super, where it was, yeah, I don't know how that was caused. I forget how it was. I seen it before through a video, but I forget now, but yeah. But it's sort of a similar reference to Janet's super when you think about it, guys. Especially with the hypercharge and stuff. Oh, yeah. Somewhat broken. Yeah. Star Nova's gadget is just the equivalent to Janet's super with plus hypercharge, but without the rocket, okay, guys? But without the rocket totally at all, to cover it all up. And then we have, oh, look at that. We also have Star Nova's sword, which is just shing, all similar to... No, I mean, I get that Kenji has a sword too, but his mechanics towards his attacks are a little slower. But when it comes to exactly using her sword attack, like the shing, it's very similar to Buzz Lightyear's normal attack. But then we all knew that Buzz Lightyear's 3 supers for each of the 3 different modes, Saber mode, Wayne mode, and Laser mode, yeah, they were all broken, guys, for real. And it's hard for me to forget about that. I mean, that was only just, what, throughout, I think, December of 2024 until February of 2025. So over practically a year ago. Yeah, that's right, guys. And, oh, yes. Just basically pointing something out. That's right, guys. Today is officially the day that Voidmaster thinks actual boss, and not talking about the boss from the shop, but he's officially out now, guys. If you want to go ahead and try to battle him today, may I suggest that be a thoughtful idea to do so, to collect a ton of good rewards, other besides getting the other basic skins from like Star Nova drops, etc., guys. Yeah, we're not totally focusing on that much now. But yeah, Voidmaster Finks boss is out now. And I seen it's not for about a few months, but rather just still 3 days. So running on its normal course of, yeah. And then we will probably have Void Collect coming out after another 3 or 4 days from now, right, guys? As the second boss, definitely. Like afterwards, it would totally make sense because we had like two evil boss skins for exact reason, right, guys? So yeah. Anyways, better get myself ready to totally go now, guys. Don't worry, I'm gonna pretty much attempt on defeating that boss myself, and I'm gonna prove it to you guys soon enough because I'm gonna actually show you guys the video. That's right, either today or tomorrow. I'm planning on doing that type of video some point around this summer mark soon. All right, guys. But for now, it's time. Look at that. It's time for me to end the video for real, guys. I don't know. To some aspect of the camera, in my eyes, like, I can see dark green grass, but sometimes it looks like bright lime green or whatever. I don't know. My eyes be playing tricks on me. Well, technically speaking, there's a little bit of a science of how the blinded eye really tests us and how it really works every day. You know how water doesn't have a color? Well, technically speaking, grass doesn't really have a color either. And, well, I mean, obvious color shows, but like, I don't know how to explain it, but some science or something might have told me or whatever. Yeah. Again, not going to get into details about that. I'm pretty much ending this video now, guys. So, Voidmaster Finks is out if you want to go defeat the boss. And I will too, eventually, later on today, guys. Or whatever I get to it. Then shortly after, followed by that, like 3 or 4 days, is my potential guess. She may be coming out. Like, after that. Or, yeah, so it's a yes or no to that one. But anyways, take care, guys. It is 5:48 p.m. for me right now, so I got like 12 minutes to get ready for Special Olympics. Track and field now. Hi, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys want to my channel once again. Just pointing those frilled factors out there. History, stories told, whatever. Yes, I am going now. My goal is to try to get to 600 subscribers and then eventually to 1K, like 1,000 subscribers over time. But I know if I keep being consistent and actually show good quality videos, which I sort of suck at it most times, but for the times I tried to do my best, you guys notice. And thank you guys for a few of my videos getting over 2K views, almost 3K now with one in particular, which I believe was the last time I spent credits or something, or that might be another one. But yeah, but that one came out December 9th of 2023. It was worth bringing that possible memory. Yeah, just whatever, right, guys? Most of which takes a lot of dedication, serious focus. Time is patience, right, guys? Low-key saying it all. Well, anyways, take care, guys. As the usual, have the bestest day, or have a nice day or night wherever you guys are in the world. All basically saying, once again, like and subscribe if you want, Loki style. Now, Christian, seriously, signing off. Bye-bye. guys. Yeah.